Hello everyone, my name is Pukar Dhital. I'm an English instructor and today we're covering Grade 5 English. We'll be covering the grammar portion of the chapter talking about picnic. We'll be reading present tense. So let's begin the class.
So let's start the grammar portion of the chapter talking about picnic. Let's start with number 6, word power. Could be a bit tricky here. Simple word and you'll find it difficult to figure it out, especially when the letters are all jumbled up. Okay, so make meaningful words from the given jumbled letters. So all the letters are all jumbled up and we have to find a perfect word. First is CTTIRIST. So can you make it out? Second is SAELNTPA. Third, MMOETER. Number 4, AAIELBVAL. Next, VERESERP. Alright, let's continue ahead. CHTAP. ZNNOIRM. Next, ADYELRA. Now this is the second last one. SHUB. And finally, the last one, URETCIP. So have you figured out the words as I was writing here? So let's start from here. Look at the first word. What do you think you can make out of this? Have you tried yourself? Okay, maybe you can take around, I give you 10 minutes time to do this work. You can pause the video, try to sort these words out and see after 10 minutes you got everything correct. Okay, 10 minutes for you all to do the work. You can pause the video here and after 8 to 10 minutes you can come back and let's check the answer. So here we are. Have you all done it? Let's check the first one. Okay, so let's go DISTRICT, district. See, the first word is district. Now the second word is PLEASANT, pleasant. Now the third word is REMOTE, remote. See, it's very interesting, isn't it? When you eventually figure out the word, and I will not lie to you, there were a few words which I really had to, think hard for to get the meanings out. And later I realized, oh my God, the words are so simple, and yet it did take me some time. Not a lot though. Remote. And here you go, the next one. Let's check this out. Available. AVAILABLE. There you go. Available. Now the next one, it would be preserve. 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 Let's continue. Now this is going to be CHTAP. Patch. 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 TCH. Patch. And this is very simple and it took me quite a time to figure this out. And eventually it's very simple. We often use this word every morning. 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 And this is already. 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 This is HUBS. Hubs. And finally we have picture. 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 And maybe the teacher who figured out the students who had done all the jumbled up letters correctly, you can reward the particular student something, or at least take time to appreciate the students who have done it all correctly. Now let's continue further. We're going to today again learn about simple present. Again, there are 4 types of simple present tense. Okay, so this is the grammar portion, present tense. Let's work on present tense. So the book here has only mentioned about simple present. We will be dealing with present tense as a whole, which are 4 types here. So just to explain along with the examples, here we have present tense. Here on this column, tense, auxiliary verb, and we have examples. And here you go. Now, like I said, there are 4 types. One would be simple present, which the book currently is following. There is an exercise based on simple present tense. So simple present, its auxiliary verb would always be do or does. It talks about the universal truth or the habitual action that's done again and again. Like for instance, when I say about universal truth, I can say the sun rises in the east. See? Now, having written this rises, this is answering the does question. The sun rises in the east. Now, secondly, or when you talk about habitual action, Ram does, or rather, let's go for do this time. Ram and Lakshman do their homework regularly. Now, number 2, present continuous. And now I would not like you to introduce you to V1, V2, V3, V4, and V5. Okay, I'm not introducing this to you. Let's do it without the concept of V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. Okay, because this is rather very simple. Just bear a few things in mind. Present continuous, CONTINUOUS. Present continuous. Its auxiliary would be is, am, are. Always, the moment you see continuous, always remember that it's always followed by ing form of the verb. ing form of the verb. So the idea that you put right now is the moment you see continuous, you add ing in the verb. Now, this present continuous means that an action is taking place right now in the present and is also continuing, right? Like, for example, we are watching flipped class video. See, are, I used are here, and remember I said always followed by ing. We are watching flipped class video. That's present continuous. Let's continue further. Again, 2 more left. Tense, auxiliary verb, example. Now we go to present perfect. Its auxiliary is going to be has and have. Okay, and present perfect represents that an action has just been done. An action had just been completed. For instance, let's say example, Ram has done his homework. Or again, let's go for have. The students have submitted their assignments. See, now let's move on to number 4, present perfect continuous. Remember one of the rules I've said about the present perfect continuous? The moment you see continuous, add ing. Has, have, been, plus ing form of verb. It means that an action has been done and the action is still continuing. Okay, for instance, Ram, again, let's work on the same example. Ram has been doing his homework. The players have been, remember have been, now ing, running for 1 hour. The players have been running for 1 hour. See, an action that has taken place in the present time and it still continues to do, and it still continues to happen. Present perfect continuous. Now, bearing these things in mind, let's come back to the exercise where the book focuses primarily on simple present tense. Now here you go. There are a lot of examples given by the book here. I'm going to write that down, okay? Now it also says as a note, we use the simple present tense to describe universal truth and habitual action. The sun rises in the east. It is the universal truth. Rivers flow downwards. Again, universal truth. It is very cold in winter. See, these are all the examples of simple present tense, all right? Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Now, something as simple as milk is white or blood is red. Milk is white. He always eats fruits. He goes to office daily. They often eat fish. Fish live in water. Birds fly. Now, let's continue here. These are just examples. Go through this example and do keep in mind the auxiliary do and does and the universal truth, of course. Now, the book says fill in the spaces with the following verbs. So verbs are given here in a bracket. So let's fill these spaces with the verbs given. So let me first write down the verbs given in bracket. Am, rains, cannot, is, sets, sleep, are. Okay, so let's look at the examples now. The sun, not examples, the exercise. There's a space in the west. Number 2, Mount Everest, the highest mountain. We see the air. Number 4, people at night. Number 5, it in August. Number 6, I, a big space, in grade 5. And apparently, number 7, we, this is space, all Nepalese. Now let's see what verb are we putting in the spaces. The sun, isn't it pretty simple? The sun sets in the west. We cannot see the air. Very simple, isn't it? And you can do the rest at home as a homework, or you can do it in the classroom as well. Right? Now let's continue further. Number 10, put the following words in alphabetical order. Now here are the words given. Country, bound, mountain, picnic, wood, exciting, cool, and many. So what is alphabetical order then? Have you ever seen how words are kept in dictionary? They start from A and all these words always end at Z, right? So these formation of the letters from A to Z are called alphabetical order. Like for instance, if there are two words given here, apple and Adam. So of course both start from A. So what we do here is we first write A and then check out what is the next word that comes first in alphabetical order. Is it D or P? It's D, isn't it? That's why we put D here, Adam, and then apple comes second. Are you getting my point? Similarly, if the words are aeroplane, attract, bat, and cat, let's say, for example, okay? So if you are to put this in alphabetical order, so what do you think comes first? First comes aeroplane. First comes A, of course. So we first then choose out between. Now, because there are two words starting from A, we choose one. So A. So what comes first in dictionary or in alphabetical order? E comes first, right? So that's why we write aeroplane. Then we write attract. Of course, this is simple. B comes first. That's why. See, this is 1, this is 2, and then comes bat, and finally comes cat. So this is what we call alphabetical order. Now, having known this, can you not do this? You have to arrange this in alphabetical order. A comes first. There's no B. Then you go to C. Again, C, O, O. So see, C is there, C is there. O is here, O is here. But hey, what comes first? The O or U? And the answer is O, of course. That's cool. Abound, cool, and it goes like that. Put this in alphabetical order, and you can certainly do this at home. Let's move further. Number 11, pronunciation. Pronunciation. Here's expert, which is a noun, and again expert, which is a verb. Present, which is a noun, and present, which is verb here. Okay, we have record, again, which is a noun, and we have record, which is a verb. Now, you know what? These words are called homonym. Homonyms, why? Look at them. They're pronounced the same, they're spelled the same, but yet their meaning differs. Pronounced the same, spelled the same, their meaning differs. Okay, and the other one is called homophone. In the case of homophones, they are pronounced the same, spelling and meaning differs. In the case of homonym, pronounced and spelled and pronounced and spelled same. Of course, here even in this case, meaning differs. Okay, so these are here expert, present, record. Look at that. They are pronounced same. They have the same spelling. That's why they are called, these kind of words are called homonyms. Okay, and there are certain words, for example, beer and bear. See, they're pronounced the same, but their spelling differs and meaning differs. They're homophones. Okay, so this, it's worth knowing. Now, just to write a paragraph. 12. Write 8 or 10 sentences describing your. It's a very sweet and short one paragraph. That is just 8 or 10 sentences describing your place, where you live and where it is, right? So just give a very sweet introduction of the place where you live. This you can certainly do it at home. So thank you very much, and if you have any queries, feel free to email us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thank you.